All right, guys, we're back with the 2024 GMC Canyon AT4X AEV edition, and we're towing a trailer from RV Share, a place where you can rent campers from people, much like you would rent a house or apartment from Airbnb or a car from Turo. You can do the same with RVs at rvshare.com. We've got this GMC Canyon. We've been off-roading it, taking it on some trails. We've got this massive 35-inch Goodyear Wrangler Territory MT tires, 2.7-liter turbo, about a 6,000-pound towing capacity on this GMC Canyon. And of course, we've got some mountain bikes back here too. We've basically just been doing adventure off-road fun things in this. This trailer did a pretty nice job holding Substitute Topher and Charlie from the Daily Motor this week, and had a lot of fun out here at Ocotillo Wells Off-Road Park. There's Chris in the Toyota Tacoma. Hello. And we tried to hook up the trailer to the Toyotas, but we didn't have a long enough pin. And the GX was a total mess because, one, you have to pull off this back plastics piece, which requires a screwdriver, and two, it looks really ugly when this is off, but there's a little bit less room to put that pin in there, even though you need an extended version. So we're back to towing this home with the GMC Canyon. It did a pretty admirable job. We're gonna give you guys some impressions on what this is like towing about 4,000 pounds today, and we'll see how it does. We'll get out of here. We're in 4-high in some pretty coarse sand. Out here it averaged about 11 miles to the gallon. And I think we have a tow haul mode. There we go. Excellent. All right, so we're gonna put this in reverse. We have some pretty cool trailering tech too. We can do a trailer light test, which will turn all the blinkers on, turn signals, all that stuff, and basically just kind of test our trailer lights, which is awesome. Very useful feature. I'm gonna get this pointed in the right direction and make our way out of here. Okay, off we go. Easy does it. Don't have very good rearward visibility. The spare tire blocks most of my view of the trailer, and I guess I can angle my mirrors in just a little bit to see what's going on. But again, no tow mirrors. Ride softens up a little bit with a load behind us. That's nice. Some pretty scenic campsites out here at Ocotillo Wells ORV area. A lot of people bring out their dirt bikes, side-by-sides, ATVs, or just wheeling their trucks like what we're doing. Very coarse sand, so not as easy to get stuck out here, which is nice. We had a bit of rain last night, so there's quite a bit of traction out here. We filmed some off-roading videos on the Lexus GX 550, which was fantastic. This thing is an absolute monster. And
stop once we get to the main road. We need to put the stuff up on the side of the trailer.
Okay. And this GMC Canyon is just a monster out here. It's so off-road capable. This does not have the hydraulic jounce bump stops, unfortunately. So the suspension is a little bit stiffer. This is probably more comparable to the regular Colorado ZR2 suspension with the Multimatic DSSV dampers. With the Bison dampers, they get those jounce dampers standard, and that's kind of the way to go if I'm being honest. It's a little bit softer, a little bit more compliant, and this GMC Canyon is just a little bit stiff this week. Let's go ahead and raise those steps, and we'll get out onto the road.
Good?
Cool. Yeah, I'm good.
Awesome.
All right. right, steps are up. What a proper looking rig. This is fun. Approach angle on this AEV edition is just ridiculous. Steel bumpers, front and rear, 35-inch tires, tons of skid plating. But will it tow? I believe the max towing capacity of the standard Canyon is 7,700 pounds. And this is down a little bit to 6,000 with all the off-road upgrades. Still pretty decent for a truck with this capability in the mid-size class. All right, we're gonna put this back into 2 high. Decent power here. .310 horsepower, 430 pound-feet of torque. And we're keeping the revs up with this 8-speed auto in tow haul mode. And I wish these mirrors went out just a little bit more. Blind spot monitoring is activating here. But feels pretty comfy. Full throttle up the hill. Got some curves up here. All right, going down a little bit of a grade here. We're gonna put this into low, give us some more revs and deceleration. Honestly, after trailering with this for some time, this feels pretty good. Aside from limited visibility from these mirrors, I really don't have too many complaints. We had some pretty heavy crosswinds in the desert, and that was resulting in some instability on straight line sections of road, but now that we're in the mountains, there's no wind here virtually. Pavement's even a little bit wet. This feels pretty good. Gearbox does a really nice job giving us revs when we need power up hills. This 8-speed is just so nice. While towing, while driving. Would be nice to have some paddle shifters for more control, but honestly, between drive and low and tow haul mode, you don't really need them. Even outside of low gear, the truck is sensing that we're going downhill and giving us revs off throttle. That's nice. Even handles pretty well around some corners. Brakes feel good, plenty of power from those. Palm trees, mountains, clouds. On the highway, towing is a breeze. Easy, sitting at 2,100 RPM, 61 miles an hour. Not getting pushed around too much with other semi-trucks and other vehicles on the road. Got adaptive cruise control running. Works great. All right, guys, well, that's just a quick towing video in the GMC Canyon AT4X AEV. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully that gives you an idea of what it's like to tow in this truck. Once you get used to it, there are a couple downsides, but there are some positives here too. I really like the towing tech in this GM product. Getting your trailer lights set up and backing up is super easy. It's just a pretty seamless experience, other than the fact that maybe we're towing something a little bit bigger than you would want to on a regular basis with this. Still well under the weight, but added wind resistance, and it's probably kind of right about there where the limit of what I would be comfortable towing. But got some pretty heavy winds today too. Those aren't helping either. But overall, it's worked out just fine towing this out a couple hours out of LA. And big thanks to RV Share for letting us take this out this weekend and enjoy some time with some friends and some off-road trucks and SUVs. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.